All right, folks, here we are. Friday morning and 68 degrees. I see blue skies out my window. I haven't really, other than very early this morning, I haven't been outside. But here we are. Excuse me while I finish off my last little bit of coffee. Actually, I guess I already did. Been a little bit of a busy morning with a. If you went in and out on the main drag, you saw that there was a car in the ditch this morning, and got a call on that. And it's one of the things that brings up the fact that you need to take it slow and easy in the park. The person said that they had to swerve to avoid hitting a dog. I can't. Anyway, so be slow enough that you can hit your brakes, and so if a dog runs out in front of you, and not end up in a ditch. Okay, we don't want anybody getting hurt here in the park. Be careful with that. So slow down. Speed limit may be 15 miles an hour. 10 miles an hour is better. And have your lights on. And as I mentioned last week, if you have a scooter or a bicycle, even walking, you should be carrying a flashlight when it's dark, and pay attention when walking. I know we say that all the time, but even the other day I was pulling into the hospital parking lot when I was going to see the doc about follow up on my shoulder, and I saw a lady start to go across, and of course pedestrians have right away. I slowed down, but she didn't even look my way and walked out in front of me. So you always have to be aware and watching. Excuse me. Good amount of people on here this morning. Nice to see everybody here. Greetings and salutations on this Groundhog Day for February 2nd of 2024. All right. We had a board meeting. I did send out a text, but unfortunately, I sent it to the owners, but didn't realize that on the ONR, I needed to put everybody that was an owner in that group. I hadn't put them in that group yet. Anyway, it's kind of a semantic type of thing of the wording for the administrative side of it. But everybody that is an owner is now in that group. And so I can send a text to all, and that means including renters and anybody else that's on our list, or I can also just pick it to be owners, and you'll get that text coming out. So, but anyway, on the meeting, we had the meeting it was early this week, Tuesday, and send me a note, or best to send an email, manager@aoaks.net. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. I put that inside the text I sent people out, and I didn't realize that, and people clicked on that. And if you clicked on that text through the ONR, it doesn't come to me. Somehow it changes it or adds words to it, and therefore I think for the ONR, because there's a no reply to ONR, and so if you clicked on that, it was sending it back to ONR and wasn't sending it to me. So you need to copy and paste my email address if you do it from a text that I send through ONR. So you can't click on it and it won't come to me. But send me, use this, manager@aoaks.net, and I will send you the link to watch the replay of the meeting if you missed the meeting. Okay, we got 37 people on, lots of people saying good morning, and you can scroll through those if you want. I won't, but good morning to everybody else, and glad to have everybody on here. Okay, meeting replay, send an email to me, Don't do a reply through the text that I sent. I don't know how did I get my camera twisted again. Okay, must have moved my book and it twisted the camera on me, and looks like it lowered it. Oh well, we'll get by with it. And as I mentioned, watch the speed in the park. Please slow down. Make sure you're only doing 15 at the maximum, and 10 is better. And always be prepared to stop. So those are the two first items I have. We mentioned it at the meeting, and we'll mention it here. Please pick up after your pets. If you are walking your dog, you really should go find a way of quickly getting to the dog walk and have them do their business there, not on the way there, if you can avoid that. But always, if you're out with your dog, always have your doggy bags with you to pick up their poop. If they poop, you need to scoop or need to grab. All right, and do not let your dog go onto somebody else's lot and poop on their lot. And also, as far as your own lot, even if it's your dog and you just take it on your lot, you still need to pick up that poop because we mow your yard and we don't want to be mowing over top the dog poop. Okay, that is in the rules that you have to pick that up. You can't let them out, go out with them, and then go get it later. You have to pick it up then. All right, and dogs are always supposed to be on a leash if they're outside. And outside, not tied up to anything, and you have to be with them. All right. Still looking for somebody to help us with the webpage. Mr. Dennis Bailey and Dennis and Jackie have sold a place. We're going to really miss them, but he was doing all the updates on the webpage as far as social and the classifieds. So we're looking for somebody to help us with that. The office will take it over. The office is in charge of it, but we could use some assistance on that. All right. Okay, yeah, here's one that I watched. Cars and golf carts, one-way streets, please obey. All right. It's not a suggestion. That is a rule. I know a lot of times people in Florida tend to think that traffic laws are traffic suggestions, but it needs to be, it's a rule. Golf carts, go the correct direction, okay? You may think it's no big deal, but it is, especially people that are walking and I've done it myself. It's a one-way street. Cars don't want you to be coming from one direction, and it surprises you if they come from the other direction. So yes, one-way streets, please obey them. Okay, the web page, like I said, still looking for somebody to help us with the web page. Hopefully, I don't think I'll get to it today, but by next week, I'm going to start marking the roads as far as spots that we're going to repair the asphalt and spots that we're going to cut down and cut the concrete out and then replace it with concrete. So you'll start seeing that next week. I do have a couple, hopefully I have a couple pool deck companies. One's supposed to come today. One's supposed to be on Monday. Come give us a quote on getting our pool deck in really nice looking shape. So anyway, that is there on that. So once again, and then when we do the roads, make sure if we block it off for that day, please don't drive over it and put tire tracks in the cement. Tire tracks of footprints and sign your name and all that kind of good stuff. All right. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. And let's see. Oh, so I'm going to start mentioning, I know it's kind of early. Everybody's just getting here. But I did have I hope she won't mind me saying, but Dana Poland did come in and ask what she should do when she leaves. And that's one thing you kind of got to have in mind. When you arrive, once again, tell us that you've arrived. All right. Tell us if you're going to open your mailbox, you're going to open your mailbox. If you don't open your mailbox, you need to leave a forwarding address with the post office so that your mail gets forwarded. I'm going to mention, not by name, but one person that complained about not getting information from us about stuff that was happening in the park and that, but all our mail to them gets returned. It goes to the post office and they can't unable to forward. They do not have an email address and they've never responded to a text. They don't normally attend meetings, and I'm pretty sure they don't listen to my live broadcast or channel 901. So if you want information, here's one place, which I'm very glad for these people, but other people, they do have to make an effort to make sure that mail and information gets to them, that they read the text, they read emails, or they go to the website once in a while and just kind of check stuff out. We will post stuff there, but we just can't send, even if we have sent. Oh, I left that on there. That's the addressing pool deck. It has just been very hard to get contractors in for things. It's getting a little bit better, and but hopefully we find some way that'll come again. Got to do a little bit on your part to be open to getting the information. So, like I said, this is a great way of getting it, that we let everybody know about the changes in the cable system, which Bluestream, it wasn't their fault that somebody damaged their cable and they had to find where the break was or where it got damaged and send a splicing crew to replace that section of cable. I still don't know where it's at. They might not tell us where it was at, because I don't need 50 people getting in their cars and going down and yelling at the construction crew that did it. So, but anyway, we have very good uptime with Bluestream. Almost all of their interruptions have been in the middle of the night when it hasn't been bothering anybody. It just is very obvious when they were down for 10, 12 hours because of the damage, or 6 or 7 hours. This is the last time. So, but anyway, at our meetings, you get the information. We did talk to people. I talked about the Bluestream changeover. The minute I took, not the minute, but in the very first couple meetings that we had when I became manager back in 2020, I knew that the contract was coming up and I knew it would be a big deal. And we talked almost in every meeting from that point forward. So it wasn't something new, and we weren't going to put it to a ballot on that. That is a board decision, representative decision that we made. And as far as communicating between Comcast and Bluestream, the communication with Bluestream is much easier. I can talk to the person that will get something done. I don't have to go through a half hour of a phone tree, and then that person says, "Oh, your business account." Oh, much easier, because I have one person that I talk to, or I got about a couple, but I can get to somebody who I need to get to. Cynthia, yeah, if you replied to the text that I sent about my manager, that is a no reply, so it's going to bounce back to you. You have to copy and paste manager@aoks.net in your email program and then it'll come through to me. You can't click on what we think is a link in the email and get to me. All right? Doesn't work. So that's how you can get the reply. Send me an email. But use, like I said, you have to put in my address. Don't click on the link in the ONR text that I sent, the group text. Okay? The links to web pages work. I assume they work. Well, tell me if anybody's got any information that if you clicked on the link in the text I sent today, did that take you to where you needed to go? If it didn't, then I won't worry about putting those links in there. We'll do it some other way. So if anybody has any information on that, let me know. Okay. As I started to say, when leaving for the season, not only when you come here, so you get the information, change your address or however you get the information. We put signs on the, that. But when you leave, we need to close your mailbox so that the mail doesn't pile up. Because once your mailbox becomes full, if you leave, okay, Lisa Taylor says she clicked on the link and it went to video. So it is working. All right. But as far as hitting that one where you wanted to reply to the email, that didn't work. Because that's not a web page. That was my email address. When you leave, mailbox closed. Make sure you leave a forwarding address. Make sure we have an email address if you got one, and that we have your correct. And I know everybody when they came and we got the information, but if your phone changes, and now with this ONR, I can put 2 phone numbers in there. So if you both want to get the text on things we have, you have to just go ahead and let us know on that, and we will add you to the system so that you get the text. Both husband and wife or 2 people that live in the same household get the text when I send them out. All right. One of the links you sent was missing the A. Okay. That probably, if I typed too quick, maybe that was it. All right. But also on the leaving, not only the electronic part, mail part, and that, also remember your place has to be prepared for a Cat 5 hurricane. All right. So nothing loose outside. I know it's kind of early to be saying that, but 6 months away, or no, less than that now, because we're in February. So we're talking 4 months away for hurricane season. Have everything tied down, put away your shutters if you got them, but like you said, if you're getting any new shutters or any different type of shutters, those do require, if they're new or if it's a change, those do require a site mod, so that I make sure that they're approved. There was one year that somebody put up some stuff that was not going to cut it, and we had to contact them and have them take it down because it's already, first storm we had, it was already blowing stuff around. One thing, and we had it happen this last year, when you leave, if you got a spigot that you can leave on outside, turn your water off, but leave a spigot turned on that's outside. That way, if we see water leaking through a spigot, we know that there's a problem somewhere, and we can go investigate, give you a call. Because a slow leak, putting water inside your house, as the Gibsons can tell you, is a major deal. I don't think they'll mind me saying that their house had to be gutted because everything got destroyed, and mold. I was told by the people fixing it that there was mold in there, so it had to be down, took out everything down to the studs, mold remediation, and then being redone. So remember that the spigot on outside, and if you can get somebody that will check on your place for you, so that nothing goes bad in between time. That is the best way of making sure that, like I said, nothing's. But leave a spigot on the outside, especially if you have one out front, So we see water leaking from a front spigot like that, okay, we need to know that. And then also the rest of our residents, if you see water leaking from a spigot in the front, don't turn it off, because turning it off then might mean that the water goes inside, and that's a bad deal. Okay, on the second check from Blue Stream Fibers, I just will send they have to once again contact me. I'll send another information to Stacy and get to their finance department, try getting it back and getting an answer from them. And but anyway, that's what we'll do there. Okay, you can keep calling them if you want. I don't know if it helps or not. Not sure, but but also if you send an email to me, then I forward that information to Stacy, and she tells me that she's getting with the finance department. Stacy Woods. Okay. Leaving. All right. One thing that we brought up at the meeting that you'll hear is the storage area rules. The board members are going to help me go through the storage area and make sure that everybody is complying, that we have, if you have any vehicle back there, then there's supposed to be vehicles. It's a trailer, boat, trailer, cargo trailer, vehicle. They are supposed to have a tag on them, and that tag has to be a current registration. If you haven't renewed it in 2 years, it needs to be current, so that if it needs to be pulled out of there, it can be pulled out of there. And I believe the rules say that they're not supposed to be up on blocks. They're supposed to have good tires and that. Victoria is emailing everybody in the storage area and sending them a copy of the rules. And if that email doesn't work, she's making note of it, but we come get a copy of the rules so you know exactly what we're talking about. And then by April 1st, in March, everybody should make sure everything's correct on your site. And there we go. So, but you can listen to the meeting. Once again, the link to the meeting, the video of the meeting, and what we said there. But you got to have a decal, current registration. Trailers have to have a tag. In other states that you don't have to have them, well, that's fine. But if you're going to keep it in our storage lot, the rules do say it needs a tag. And then they all need decals. No stuff laying up against the fence. No stuff laying on the ground, because that makes it harder to mow around. Okay. So remember to get this. If you have a storage lot, get the rules. Be up to date on the rules. Make sure you're complied, and we'll be good to go there, and all that. Slow down, especially at the entrance. Stop. Even though I know the gate will go up, slow down, stop, and try this. Make sure that nobody piggybacks you on the way in. All right, but do not endanger yourself. If you got somebody who's unfortunately thinks that they don't have to abide by the rules, they don't put yourself in danger. But and remember, if you're coming in, you're not supposed to piggyback, and the person in front of you stops, stay back and let the gate close, and then proceed. All right, that just helps us keep our facility secure. All right. Keeping it under a half an hour. Okay, Lisa has a question here. No, if you sell your house and you move out, the storage lot does not go with the home sale, because we already have, as far as I know, about 40 people on the waiting list. So you sell your lot, it becomes empty, and the next person in line can go with that. Now, you cannot sublet your lots. All right. That means if you own a lot, you can't agree with somebody that they gave you money and you guys share it, because that becomes an ownership issue. So you own the lot. But if you wish, you can let somebody else park something on your lot as long as it doesn't interfere with other lots being able to get in and out. But if you do that, the owner of the lot needs to tell Victoria what item is going to be parked on there, the decal number, and who owns it. And that way, if somebody has a lot and it's got plenty of room and they got a shorter trailer, we'll let that happen because of the shortage of the lots. But you cannot sublet it. You cannot will it to somebody else. If you abandon your lot, it goes back in the pool of available lots for those people next in line. But if you got a friend that has some room, then yeah. And we've had, and also people that rent out their lots, or when you sell your lots, do remember to tell people about that. But also on the parking, because we had some people, mainly it was somebody, the renters, but not so much the owners, because during the interview process you get told about the parking, but the renters don't have the interview process, and they thought that they could come and ask for a place to park in the park. You have to tell them that if they can't park on the lot, the vehicles don't fit on the lot, they do not, we cannot provide a place for them to park in the park. They have to find off-site parking. Okay, we that is in the rules. That's what they have to do. So remember that if you have a renter, I had about 3 people this season ask for, oh, I need a parking spot. Where can I park? I had to say, you can't. You got to find off-site parking. I think there was one owner that a significant other was moving in and they wanted additional parking, and nope, can't do that. All right. Okay. That is pretty much a wrap for the day. Okay. Lisa said thank you. All right. Unless there's any other questions, like I said, my email, I try to answer that. I normally do not pull in my emails during the evenings or the weekends unless there's an emergency going on. So this manager at AOX.net, pretty much only during the working hours. But my phone number is always, you can text me, but please be constant that my weekends, if it's an emergency, absolutely get a hold of me. But as far as just standard questions that can wait till Monday or the next morning, please do that. But my phone number's on the door. I won't put it up here because goes out to the whole world on social media. And do remember, on the gate system, if there's an emergency, you can also call my phone. Call me from your cell to my cell, and I can open the gate as long as we have internet. I can open the gate from my cell phone. If we don't have internet here, no, I can't open the gate because that does operate over the internet. Pretty much everybody's got their way in on that and taking care of the gate. So I think we're pretty good there. I hope everybody has a great Friday, a great weekend, and take care. And we'll see you on the next video. Everybody take care of then. If I don't see you here in the park, and I guess I didn't say events. We do have calendar of events. I believe that is on the website. I know that Ian and Dennis have gotten that up. Ian does a lot. Ian Rumbles does take care of the events a lot. We have a Beatles tribute coming up. Let's see, those dates have already gone. 125 and 120. Okay, they've gone by. The concert date for the Beatles tribute is February 17th at 6:30, February 17th is, I have to look over on that. That is a Saturday night. Okay. That is a Saturday night. So 6:30 to 8:30. That. Okay. The Valentine Royal Ball. I guess there's a lot of people go around with the tiaras and crowns or whatever. Then there's some voting for that. And see, Valentine Royal Ball is 5 o'clock on February 10th. Spaghetti dinner, and you can find that stuff. Jay Bory will be here, and King and Queen crowning. Ticket sales Wednesday. If that's already gone by, Thursday. Oh, all the tickets sale times have gone by. Just a reminder of that launch. Okay. You'll see all this stuff on the Ancient Oaks Social Committee page. All right. The anniversary dinner had to be bought before yesterday, so that's already been closing on that. The Thursday, when is it? I had the date when it was going to be, but I don't have it on here. And the anniversary dinner. Thought I had the date on here. I don't see it. Anyway, check the SAC committee, Social Activities Committee Facebook page, or I know Victoria has got it up on the Channel 901. Channel 901, she keeps that up. And on that. Okay, is that it? Okay, community potluck. I got that. Tuesday, February 6th. So next Tuesday, Social Committee is having a potluck. Community potluck. They're supplying the pulled pork. You need to bring a dish to share. Contact Hensley Scott. And so, I won't put the number here out here, but once again, the social committee page. That'd be a page you should make sure you like if you're in the park. They're the ones, but also our Facebook page where we try to put stuff over on there too. And then the Ancient Oaks, aoaks.net is also has the items put on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Lisa. We will be selling Valentine tickets Saturday during breakfast, and the breakfast is 8 or 8:30 to 9:30 on Saturdays. I don't remember the price on that, even though I know I did put up a Facebook post on it. But anyway, Saturday breakfasts. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit closer, earlier of a riser, and I'd eat breakfast here more often because always a good breakfast. Okay, I think that'll do it for me for today. Got everything in. And once again, if you have any questions on the activity, you can contact the office and we'll put you to where you can get the information. Oh, I missed something from Dee Dee put up there. Super Bowl watch party in Clubhouse, February 11th. Chili provided with supplies and last BYOB and bring an appetizer share. Okay, very good. Brian says that there are flyers posted on the boards. That's also every bathroom has a board that is under the purview of the social committee. So only the social committee is supposed to be putting stuff up there. You want something put up there, get a hold of the social committee, SAC, and they can put flyers. But anyway, Super Bowl, February 11th. Flyers posted on the board. So we got, what's that, just next weekend already? Let's see. No, okay, yeah. All right. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. Super Bowl. All righty. All right, have a great one. I think I got everything taken care of on this one. What's that? I can't help with that. I'm not sure. Oh. Deanna? missed the getting information. We had some breakdowns. I don't know exactly when they're coming in. I have 9 new washers ordered, and then we will replace all the sliding coin op ones, and then the bad ones in the clubhouse, other than the uh, how you said the clubhouse, the top loaders. So we'll get 9 coming. We have 1 dryer that's out, and that is over the marina, and that is also on order. The stacked dryers that we have a new one coming in there. So yes, but it's going to be a while because we we were trying to fix them, but I had the guy come. We spent $600 to for the call because it's like $150 before they even get here, and he'd have them fixed and going, and then the next day they were all being unplugged again because they wouldn't spin out or whatever. So we decided not to waste any more money trying to fix those, and they are being replaced. Okay. Cynthia, you would have to come see me here at the office. All right. Yep. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Well, ran a little long. See you on the next one. Live long. Oh, I got my left hand up. Got it out of the sling. I probably put it back in the sling. Live long and prosper. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the next one. Now I gotta find my button to end the stream. So toodles.